Hi everybody, Chris Stokes from Custom Fitness Personal Training Studio. You ever wondered what your life will be like at 90 years old? Well, I was talking with a friend of mine yesterday who happens to be a financial planner, a pretty good one. And we were discussing an article that he had found talking about that 30% of people, or 30% more people, now are living to the age of 90 plus since the 80s. So 30% more are living longer because we have all these amazing advances in medical and in health, and they're able to keep us there longer. But the funny thing was that as we got to talking, he was talking about how people no longer invest just solely on looking at the return investments, the money that they're getting back from those investments. Now they have to look at their money and investments as ways to improve the quality of their life. So whether that is through medical and health related sources there, or whether that is through doing things preventatively through fitness and nutrition and supplementation and those kinds of things, then people are looking at how can they live healthier lives now so that they can improve their quality of life later. Because if we know that we are more likely to live longer and to be in that situation, then most of us would like to do as well as we can. So in this article, it was actually highlighting a few different couples, and the couples were anywhere from 60 to 80 years old. And these couples didn't look like that, right? They were out riding bikes on the street. They were hanging out with their friends. They were going out to eat. They were doing these things that made them appear as though they were much younger. Because if you think about it, whenever you were a kid, people that were, midlife, anywhere from 40 plus, seemed really old. But then as you got close to that age, they seemed less old, right? And so long ago, people only lived till about 70. So that was pretty, up and up on the age. But now that people are living till 90s, your 60s and 70s, you have to be able to keep going and keep feeling good and keep doing the things that you love doing, or else you end up in much worse situations. So how does this all tie in? Yes. It's going to be the fact that now is the time to take care of you. The holidays are a hard time to accept that and to take action on that. A lot of times people say, it's Thanksgiving, I'm just going to mail it in until January, I'll deal with it then. The problem with that is that our health is not an on-again, off-again system. Our health is not something that can just be set to the side for a little while and then picked up for 6 weeks and then put back. Instead, our health is something that we have to focus on every day. We have to make a commitment to ourselves to take care of ourselves. It's the only body we get. And if we do that and we start taking care of ourselves by exercising regularly, by eating well, by using supplementation where we need to, by sleeping the way that we need to sleep, really just taking that step to take care of us first, then we have all the power to take care of everyone else. This always makes me think about tithing at the church, that a lot of times you look at your paycheck and you think, man, I just don't have enough money to tithe. But if you don't tithe, then you live very tightly, and life just it feels overwhelming at times. But whenever you do start to tithe that money, it's amazing what God can do. And He takes that little bit that you've given and He blesses you with so much more. Doesn't mean that your life is of ease, right? You're not living in a palace all of a sudden or anything like that. But it's just the fact that He blesses you with so much more. And when you take care of yourself, it's kind of the same thing. When you take care of you first, then you can take care of others better, because you are blessed with enough health and rejuvenation that your body now can sustain more to take care of other people. It can be stronger, it can be more energetic, you can have better focus, you can do amazing things whenever you take care of yourself. But it's all about taking that first step, and a lot of times that's the hardest one. When we're used to taking care of other people all the time, it's really hard to step back and say, you know what, I'm going to take care of me. But taking care of you can take as little as 30 minutes a day. It's just a matter of making a commitment to doing that. So how do we do that? We set up our accountability systems like we talked before. So friends, family, or professionals that can help hold you accountable to these goals and help you know that you're staying on track, help you remember to stay on track. And then you're making sure that you schedule it into your day, that you schedule time for you and you don't block over that with other people. I know I personally have a lot of trouble with that, setting up my what I call guardrails to protect my family time, to protect my me time, so that way then I can take care of me first and then be able to take care of everyone else. So, you know, accountability is huge, guardrails are huge, and then just remembering to do it, just get it done. Whether you feel like it or not that day, just really get it done. There's days that you wake up and think, you know what, don't even want to think about it, just got to go get all these other things done. But the truth is, if you take that time for you, then all those other things are going to benefit so much more. You're going to be able to put in 100%, whereas before you might have only been able to give 50% of yourself. So it's amazing what we can do whenever we take that time. Kind of think through that. What is your life going to be like now, next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years? What's your life going to be like when you're 90? Are you still going to be able to be active and healthy because you took proactive steps now to take care of that health? So just something to kind of think on for today. It was just something on my mind, came across as interesting. So hope that helps you to get some ideas to start thinking. But I do just plead with you, don't mail it in until January. I don't care if you're working out at a gym, if you're working out at home, if you're working out at a studio, if you've got a personal trainer, if you don't, whatever you're doing, just get it done. Don't stop. Don't put it off till January. There's so many health risks that come with that. And yeah, you can gain a little, lose a little, but that's just on the surface. You don't see what's happening underneath. So if you can all get it done, make sure that you stay consistent with your exercise, your eating, your sleep, all those good things during the holidays. If we could be of any help to you, putting a program into that crazy life that you've got going on right now, making sure that you've got things that you know to do, telling you exactly what to do on the eating and how to make it through all these holidays and survive with healthy eating, right? Without having to avoid every piece of pie. We'd be happy to help you out. Feel free to give us a call, 806-322-3188, and we'd love to sit down with you just for a consultation, see if what we offer might be the right fit for you. Hope you have a great day.